Darnell, if you would record for us. You are the best ever. I love you, Bestie. Thank you so much. So once again, we're doing this from our car tonight. But you know what? We got some bombs that we're going to be dropping that is totally worth it. So you want to get your teams on this call. If they're not on already, you want to tag them right now and tell them to get on here. We're going to be dropping information about has some incredible tips. For those who do not know, Homegirl's got well over 10,000 cruise points already. So obviously she knows what she's doing with the month end. If you guys would mute yourself as you hop on here. I don't know that I have that capability. Darnell, can you mute everybody for me? Uh-oh, did I vanish? I'm choppy.
Just cut your video off really quick and just do, yeah, see if that'll work. We can roll with it.
Okay, is it better or no? Is it still choppy?
Nope, you're good.
Are we still choppy? Good.
You're good.
Okay, good. So sorry. This is the life of an entrepreneur. Okay, so basically what we're going to be talking about tonight is we have something incredible launching. I don't know if you guys have got the memo, been watching the Butlers lives. If you haven't watched what the Butlers started launching last week, y'all need to stink and go back and catch those replays. I have never felt more aligned with an opportunity in my life. I actually just got off the phone with Kristen and Travis right before our team call at 7:30. And I literally told Kristen, I haven't had such a strong belief in what I'm doing and in a company like I have since we launched this company. I haven't felt this much excitement, this much fire inside of my soul, this much peace, this much prosperity. I mean, there's so many words that come to mind. I just know the right people are coming, and I just know that we're about to take this to a whole nother level. And it's not going to be where we're chasing people and spinning our wheels and burning ourselves out and doing all the things that don't really get us anywhere. I just don't feel that anymore. I don't know what has happened. If you guys feel that in the air, drop that in the comments right now, because Kristen and Travis both said they just feel lighter. They feel refreshed. It's like we all have just felt this shift happen. And I'm blaming it on the app. Just going to be honest with you guys, because it truly is a remarkable tool. So many people are feeling that, guys. When more than one believe this, I'm telling you, it is affirmed. It is going to be life-changing. It is going to be fire. This app is absolutely incredible. So Kristen and Travis had a handful of top leaders help create this new tool, is what I'm going to call it. This is going to be a valuable tool for network marketers, but also for influencers in the industry. So this tool is going to allow us to utilize every social media platform. So it doesn't matter if you make your money on TikTok, if you make your money on Instagram, if you make your money on Facebook, if you make your money from Snapchat, from Pinterest, from YouTube. I don't care where you make your money from. This app is going to unify all of your joint efforts. It's going to combine them together, and it's going to give you this like happy medium place where you can bring all of your leads, you can bring all of your resources, all of your knowledge, and you can utilize this one application to help you be organized, to help you perform better. You can actually work smarter, not harder. So you're going to be able to reach out to people with the click of a button. You're going to be able to manage your content. You're going to be able to incorporate links to it so people can easily access your sites and find you and find what you have to offer. It's going to allow you to have a strong branding presence so you can finally build that personal brand of who you are and what you're about, but then you can still represent Ariel proudly. It's very professional. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to look at it yet, but it's going to be very, very, very professional. It's going to look, like we're a legitimate business. The whole pyramid scheme, scam, online skepticism, all that's going to go out the window when people get a glance at what we have to offer. This looks like the face of a multi-million-dollar brand, which is exactly what we are. So I'm excited about this. I'm excited for you guys to have your hands on it. It starts October the 1st. We're going to go live. I was just talking to Kristen and Travis. They're going to have lots of tools from a marketing standpoint available, but there's also going to be training available. Okay. So let's just say that maybe you're not the best leader, or maybe you're new to the industry and you really don't understand what a leader is, entitled to teach and to know and to perform. Maybe you're not really sure how to duplicate your success. The cool thing about this app is it's actually going to have training for you and your people. So everyone that comes into Ariel, no matter what team they're on, is going to be in like this united front. We're all going to know the same things. We're all going to talk the same talk. We're all going to walk the same walk. We're going to be, unified and truly collaborating from a corporate level down, which I'm very, very, very excited about. I don't know if you guys know that, but there's power in numbers. And just to think that we have, 10,000 people unified, all working in the same direction, is going to be life-changing. Okay. So leading up to that application launch, what do you need to be doing? How can you prepare yourself? How can you prepare your network? And how can you prepare your organization, your existing team, your existing customer base? So we're going to cover that really quickly. So the first thing that I want you to think about is, how can you prepare? Okay. So as a influencer, affiliate, rock star, leader, whatever you call yourself, whatever you identify as, you need to go ahead and prepare yourself and your business for what's about to happen. Okay. This app has features that allows you to upload your own content. So let's just say that you do have a personal brand that you like to go with, right? Maybe you got a color aesthetic that's yours. Maybe you already have your own little documents created. Maybe you like the way that you do a business presentation. So you've got yourself recorded on some videos. I would go ahead and start creating my own content if you don't want to go with the corporate approach, which is fine. You don't have to. You can be yourself. That's what we love about Ariel, is it allows you to come as you are. You can be you, right? So if you have a platform where you talk a lot about mental health, maybe there's some mental health graphics that you want to create, or some that you want to, I'm not going to say steal, but let's just say we're going to bootleg them off of Pinterest, right? You want to erase the other person's name and you're going to put yours. Okay, whatever. I'm not judging you. Do what you do. All right. But if you want to start doing that kind of stuff, then you need to start doing it now. Okay. You need to get this arsenal of selfies taken, right? You need to go ahead and get these, these documents created, this valuable information source. You want to go ahead and start gathering that and start organizing your thoughts, right? Maybe you want to start creating videos where you're, just simple intro videos. Be like, oh my gosh, calling all special needs moms. I'm saying that because I'm looking at Kayla right now and I know she's a special needs mom. Calling all special needs moms. Have you been struggling spinning your wheels? Are you burnt out? Are you exhausted? Are you tired? Are you sick of seeing your child struggle? I got something for you, mama. I know what it feels like. I've been in those shoes, and I just want you to know it's okay. Drop a heart in the comments if you want to know what I found that's completely changed my family. You can just make videos like that don't say anything. It doesn't tell. You're not making a product claim. You're not making an income claim. You're just literally calling out the people that you want to talk to, right? You can start making content like that. That's calling out the people that you want. You can start educating people that you want to talk to. Okay. The cool thing about this app is we've been a very product heavy opportunity up until this point, and I feel like that is about to shift, right? I feel like this application is going to give us that rock star recruiting missing link that we've all been searching for. I feel like it's going to give us the confidence. I feel like it's going to give us the tools, the system in place that we can confidently and boldly recruit people. And so if you are looking for some direction, maybe go to my new profile, D Ellis, and you can see how I'm creating content, how I'm putting myself out there. I'm setting the pace now because I know that I'm going to be able to build an amazing organization that's even bigger than what I've already created with this app. So I'm already talking to the people that I want to recruit. I'm already talking to the leaders that I want to build with, that I want to grow with, right? I'm already educating about making money online and using applications and technology in this spare time of your day. I'm already planting those seeds. So you need to start preparing however you're going to utilize this app to build and to grow. You need to start creating content and organizing your thoughts now. That's the first thing you need to do. The second thing that you need to do is you need to start creating that curiosity. Okay. We only have a very short amount of days. This launches on October the 1st. So we have less than a week to get the curiosity built up, to get the hype built up. Okay, if you look around in the industry and you see new businesses launching or new people going to new companies, what do? They build the belief up. They create that curiosity. They plant those seeds, and they have all eyes looking at them. So you need to get all eyes looking at you. I heard a very famous trainer the other day, and I've already said this once on a call, and I'm going to say it again. These words will probably stick with me for the rest of my career. She said, if you are not interesting, then no one is going to be interested in you or what you have to offer. And I thought, damn, that is fire. You have to make yourself interesting. Okay. You have to revamp your business. You have to create that spark. You have to get people looking at you and people second guessing. What are you doing? What are you offering? What has changed? The way that you're going to do that is by creating curiosity. Okay. So there's some things I want you to write down that you can start talking about now. Okay. You can write down first to market, first, nothing else like this exists, right? We have something no one else has. You can talk in terms of that, because the fact of the matter is we are the only company in the industry that has this tool, is actually created for us. And the software company that created this is actually going to use us as a poster child, and they're going to market Ariel for their business and talk about how they built something for Ariel. So start talking about, we're the only company in the industry that has this. No one has ever seen this before. No one has ever used this before. Okay. You can talk about how you can't go into detail about it because people had to sign an NDA. The people who know about it had to sign an NDA. Please mute. Darnell, can you mute everybody? Kristen gave me permission. You can say that there's an NDA sign. We can't go into much detail, but you want to get in now before October 1st, before it launches. Create that curiosity around the non-disclosure. Okay. We can talk about that. You could talk about the features. What if there was a technological tool that you could utilize that would literally allow you to promote your business on all platforms with one click of a button? Would you be interested? Would you use it? Things like that. Okay. You can start planting those seeds now, and you can start encouraging people to get in now. Okay. So what does that mean by get in now? Well, that means you go ahead and recruit them now. You go ahead and sign them up, and you tell them, I'll tell you everything on October 1st when it goes public. I'll get you in now. You can listen to the CEOs describe what's to come. With the way our compensation plan works, you want to get in on before the boom, because everybody that comes in after you is going to go under binary, and it could help you build. You can use that type of verbiage, and then once they sign up, you can plug them into the Ariel official training group, and they can hear the CEOs talk about it. You could use that curiosity and build a list. You can get their name, their phone number, their email, and you can tell them, I'm creating a VIP list, and you'll be the first ones that get the information sent to you as soon as it's available. That's something that you can start doing now. And then who wants to be, reached back out to once it's actually official and ready to go. There's a lot of things that you could be doing to create the hype. But I mean, if you're not taking advantage of this right now to get people interested in what you're doing and what's happening, you don't have to lie and tell people you're going to somewhere new. You can just say, I found something new that no one else has. That's all I've said. And y'all, I can't keep, my inbox is wild. People thinking I left Ariel. I never said I left Ariel. I just said I found something new that nobody else has. And everybody's like, what is it? What is it? Some of you guys that's on this call may even be my inbox. You even thought I went somewhere new. I didn't. I just made myself interesting. I made myself relevant, right? I created that curiosity. So you guys can do the same thing. Go to your leaders page. They should already be creating curiosity too. So you can kind of copy what they're doing. And then, the last thing is, you want to make sure that you're prepping your audience to know that there's going to be an explosion, that there's going to be something massive coming, and that they want to take advantage of it. Nobody's going to know about this unless you open your mouth and talk about it. So as a rock star, you should be taking advantage of this, and you need to be prepping your team. Okay. There are a lot of people in this company who just check in once a week. They've got busy lives. They work full-time jobs. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. But your job as a leader is to let them know what's coming, to build that belief up, to create that hype amongst your own organization. So that way it spills out throughout the entire social media platforms, right? Your job as a leader is to make sure your people are connected to the right information and that you build that belief up. So like, even if you don't know what's happened, you can be like, I have heard Darilyn talk about this 3 times now, and that girl is on fire. I don't know what's coming, but she sees dollar signs and I believe her. I trust her. And I believe it's about to change my business too. Like, you need to plug in. You got to get your eyes on this. Go watch that video from Kristen and Travis. Get your team fired up, guys. The momentum is going to be here and I don't want you to miss out on it. Okay. So get your thoughts and your content together. Get your business strategy, your rebrand, your relaunch, whatever you're going to do. Get all that prepared. All right. Start prepping your audience on your page and then prepare your team. Okay. That's my 3 tips. Kayla, you have any tips you want to share?
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow up with that. That was fire. So literally what she said, if you've seen my most recent post, I was doing the same exact thing. I was talking about something new coming, something big. I'm starting that curiosity just like Dee is. And I'm also using it as a recruitment tool. Okay. So I'm going to give you some month-end tips that I like to use, but I'm going to first start out and say, you guys, if you had somebody that was interested in the business at one point and they just kind of like cricketed you and you're like, I don't really want to just be like, hey, you ready to join now? Like, you know, that awkward uncomfortableness, like when you're hopping back into somebody's inbox and you're like, they've cricketed me like 3 times now. Like, and I feel so weird getting back in it. Now you have something to go back to them with. Right. So it's not uncomfortable. It's not like, oh God, I'm like checking up and I'm not so desperate. Like, we have an app that is guaranteed to launch. And she's not kidding when she says this app is going to take it to a whole nother level. If you're not tech savvy, if maybe you have a hard time marketing, branding, putting yourself out there, if you have a hard time converting, if you have a hard time duplicating, I really feel like this app is going to help that so much, you guys. It's literally like one click, smart shop, like smart everything. I don't know. It's crazy. But what you can be doing, you guys, is you can go back to those rock stars. It's month end. Okay. We have literally 4 days until this launches and 4 days until the month is over. So you have 4 days to get into people's inbox. Maybe it's not people that have cricketed you. Maybe it's people that you've been watching now and you've been building a relationship and you're like, I really want to work with them. I just don't know how to open up that conversation. We've been friends for a little bit talking. Now is the time to not play small. Okay. The next 4 days, you need to be bold. You need to reach out to those people and be like, hey sis, I've been watching you and I know that we are super good friends on here. I love your energy. I love your vibe. And I really, whoa. I sounded like a RoboCop over here. Okay. And I would really love to work with you. I think you'd absolutely kill it here. We are about to launch something absolutely epic. Okay. And I want to get you in before it launches because I know it's going to explode. And if you've been watching me for a while and you've been seeing all the things that I'm doing, you need to get in now because the next 6 months are going to be absolutely life-changing. Okay. Something like that. Use your own words. That's just kind of how I would talk. I would reach out to a friend. I'd be like, all right, bitch. Cause I say that a lot. Are you going to do this with me or not? We are launching an app or we are launching something. I wouldn't say app. We are launching something in 4 days. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a massive wave that you don't want to miss. You've been watching me now for 2 years. I see you in my stories. I see you on my stuff. Now is the time. Do not wait. Okay. Maybe you're brand new. That's even better on your end. You can be like, hey, I just started something brand new. I've been in maybe a week or 2 and we're already launching something absolutely monumental. And I want you here with me. I know that this can change your family's lives. I want to help you on this journey. I want to do this alongside you. Are you open to some information? Okay. Simple as that. You need to be talking to people. You need to be bold. What's the worst that's going to happen? They ghost you. They've already ghosted you probably 2 or 3 times. Who cares? Who cares? That's a big thing. All of us get so nervous and we block ourselves. Most of the time, we're the ones that are standing in our own way of reaching out and doing the things that we know that we can do to get to where we want to go. But we're like, somebody's going to think I'm dumb. Somebody's going to think I'm spammy. Oh, somebody's going to think I'm so cringe. Who cares? Because 9 times out of 10, there's going to be somebody that's waiting for you to reach out and offer them an opportunity here. They're just scared to reach out to you. So do it first. Okay. So that's my first tip. Make sure you're reaching out to people and being bold right now. Okay. One of my biggest things that I like to do, and I feel like I've learned it from Dawn and I've learned it from a bunch of other leaders, is an email newsletter. Okay. Maybe you're not super tech savvy. So feel free to ask me. You can hop in my inbox. It is a little crazy right now. But I go on to Canva, or there's another one that D uses. I can't think of what it is right now. Anyways, I use Canva. Okay. And I just put like a picture of myself. I put a picture, like the info sheet of In the Mood. And then I put a graphic that shows that we have Zip and Affirm. Okay. And how they can create an account with Zip and Affirm. So I put a little bitty picture of myself up on, like, think of it like a flyer. Okay. Like if you was to create a flyer and like staple it somewhere, this is just a flyer that you're going to email to people. And I'm going to tell you about how to email them in a minute. Okay. But I create an email newsletter. I put my face up there when I'm doing In the Mood, because that's what I'm selling a lot of right now. I do something kind of sexy, a picture kind of sexy. If I was to do something about GTFO and my kids, I would do like a picture of like me and my kids. Whatever like your products are that you are like promoting and that you are running with and changing your life, think of something that like embodies that, right? So my In the Mood one, and I can post it in the comments once we post this inside of the Ariel page. I'll post it in the comments so you can see kind of how I do it. And I just talk a little bit about In the Mood and what it's done for me and my marriage and how it's changed my life. And then I post that we have payment plan options, and I tell them to make sure that they do VIP. And if they were unaware that they could do payment plan options, then here's the info how to do it, right? And so what I do is, I don't know if you knew this, you can go into your back office and you can go to organization reports. You can click retail customers. And this is an email list of anybody that's ever created an account but didn't order. Okay. Because a lot of the times people get in, they add stuff to their cart and they're like, oh gosh, even if it's $50, they're like, I just don't have it right now. Right. I just don't have it. They don't know we have payment plan options. Right. So I go in there to organization reports, retail customers. I gather all of these emails, and then I create an email list, you guys, and I send that graphic. That's me, a little bit about my story and what In the Mood's done for me, and then our payment plan options and how they need to create a VIP checkout, right? And I send that to people. I'm actually going to send that tonight. I created the email list. That's something you guys need to be focusing on too with the new app coming. You need to get as many emails as you can. Go into your back office and look at your VIP customers and your rock stars and start gathering their email list so that you can have that once we transfer over. But that's my big thing, is an email newsletter. You can put you can use the Ariel one for reference. You can put about your products. You can put about the business opportunity that something huge is about to launch. There's so much you can do with an email newsletter. Okay. And that's helped a ton with reorders. I know it has for Dawn as well. And then the second thing that I'm doing is what I just told you guys, follow-ups. Okay. And maybe you're new, you're like, none of this really applies to me. I don't really have people that have created accounts. I don't really have people I can reach out to. You do though. You do. Even if people haven't created a retail account and not ordered, maybe you don't have any VIPs, maybe you don't have rock stars. I know right now you could think of at least 10 people on your social media or in your life that you could reach out to about this opportunity or about these products. That's still a follow-up, guys. That's still a follow-up. Okay. So I like to do follow-ups. I go inside of my messenger and I'll type out like business opportunity, or I'll type out biz or rockstar or greens, GTFO, unicorn drops, In the Mood, whatever it is that I know that I sell a lot of, which is those, and the business opportunity, I search it up at the top. Okay. And then I go through my messenger and I respond. Sometimes people fall through the cracks. Let's be honest here. We get busy, life happens, people fall through the cracks. Sometimes we meant to, respond back to people that we didn't. Go in and you can search your messenger and you can literally scroll through, follow up with those people, let them know, hey, our site's merged. I don't know if you've ever been looking at THC, even if they haven't, maybe they were just looking at In the Mood. This is still a way that you can follow up with them. Hey, I don't know if you know, but our sites merged. Just wanted to let you know, you can now purchase our THC and our normal products together. I'm just letting all of the people that was once interested know so that they can save on shipping. That's a little follow-up that I like to do with any of the products, okay? Also, maybe you can offer a drawing for free shipping. You guys, most of the time, free shipping $7 to $20, okay? Sometimes cheaper than that. So I like to say, hey, from now until the end of the month, I'm doing a drawing for free shipping. Anybody that purchases anything, even one item from now until the end of the month, they're going into a drawing, and I'm going to reimburse like 2 or 3 people shipping. I'm spending $20 to reimburse shipping on 3 people's, right? Maybe a little bit more. It's depending on what they order. But a lot of the times they're like, oh, girl, I was supposed to order and I totally forgot. I just abandoned my cart. Like, tell me what I got to do right now. Okay. So even if you don't have a lot to offer a reimbursement on free shipping, offer a free sample pack if you have a bunch of sample packs sitting around, okay? You can always have something to go back to these people. And if you're new and you're like, once again, I don't really have people that have talked to me about products, go find people to talk to. Go look inside of groups that you can get inside and see who needs help, what elements they have, right? Start new relationships. There's always, if you start now, you're going to have follow-ups next month. Okay, so start building those relationships, start building those connections, and it always happens in your messenger. The last thing that I like to do, it's 2 parts actually, is I've been going live on TikTok. I don't know what's gotten into me. I have the last 2 days just talking about, if you're not on TikTok, I'm sure y'all are probably tired of hearing it, but you need to be, okay? You need to be on TikTok. You need to be posting video content. That is the future. If you did not know, our CEO is actually doing it now. I was like, okay, Kristen, I see you. You post some reels now. All right, girl, you getting on the wave. So video content is the new wave, okay? It is how to automate your business. I have, I think, 16,000 cruise points right now. It's probably still growing from reels. Okay, the content you put out matters as well. So I like to go live on side of TikTok. When you go live, it starts pushing out your stuff more for some odd reason. I don't really know what the algorithm is up with that, but when you start going live on TikTok, it's like, oh, she's actually using the app and I like her, so we're going to put her stuff out. So the last 2 days I've actually been live talking about updates, talking about free cruises, talking about the sale that we have today with the 10% off on hurricane gummies. I got a VIP off of that. Go live, open your mouth, you guys. Try new ways, try new platforms. Get out of your own way, okay? And the last thing I would say, if you are on Reels and TikToks, Facebook, Instagram, all the things, Pinterest, whatever, make sure that you're going through your comments, okay? Maybe you don't have a ton of engagement, but sometimes Facebook does not notify you. I've noticed this a lot with Facebook. Sometimes Facebook does not notify you when people comment on your stuff if it's like a little bit later. So today, what I did is I went through every single reel that I posted. I looked at who liked my stuff, and then I went and engaged on their stuff on their page, okay? Unless it was like some crazy foreign random person, right? That I couldn't understand his name. But I went through, and if my post or my reel didn't have like comments that I could actually comment back to, I clicked to see who engaged on it, like who liked my reel, who's following me. I went and engaged on a couple of their things. People messaged me like, oh my God, I love your content. Thanks so much for loving on my page. Something as simple as that, you guys. Go through your likes and engage with them. That's going to get those new interactions going. Just make sure you're following up. That's huge. The fortune really is in the follow-up, you guys. And I know that we like kind of coast on the follow-up all month long, but take these next 4 days, implement these tips, and I promise you, your business is going to take off if you take this and you really do run with this, and know that this app is going to absolutely change the game if you take the time now to prepare for it. Start getting people's emails. I cannot stress that enough. Go through your back office and write down emails so that you can transfer it over. Don't be afraid to put out posts or stories. That's another way that I've generated a lot of emails the last probably 3 or 4 days. Put inside of your stories, hey, I have something new coming out that you don't want to miss. Drop your email below. You'll get emails, okay? And then when the app launches, you'll understand why, because we can't really say much. If it's really bothering me that we can't, Get all the emails you can get. Just believe me on that. So I know we've already been on here 30 minutes. I hope these tips were super helpful, you guys. I'll make sure to post the email newsletter that I created. Dee has a really good one too, and Dawn has a really good one. I'll have them post them in the comments once we post this on Facebook. But gather those emails and prepare. Be bold. Get out of your way, because the people that are showing up right now and that are being bold, I'm telling you right now, are going to be the people that are on stage, that are walking the stage on convention, that are getting awards, that are being recognized because of the work that they're putting in now before the app does launch. Dee, I'm gonna let you close it out.
I mean, I think this call was absolutely incredible. I think this has been a wonderful month. We've learned a lot. There's been a lot of personal growth. There's been a lot of mental growth, a lot of physical growth. I see the transformations happen in the last 100 days of the year are going to be whatever you decide to make them to be. So I want you guys to call your shot now. Go ahead and plant your flag and declare what you are going to make happen over these next 90 days. And just know that the corporate staff, the CEOs, and the technological backing that we have is going to take us all to new heights, and it's going to make it so possible for us. Our job is just to connect people to the information and to connect people to the platforms that we now have. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and be loud and proud. There's so much to be proud of, and I'm proud of each and every one of you. We love you guys so much. Thank you all for hopping on here.
Do a boomerang. Do a boomerang, Darnell. Do a boomerang. I just seen that. Do a boomerang. Everybody cut your cameras on. This is such good content. We can be like, something huge is coming. Put this in your stories, guys.
That's what I'm saying. There's 63 of us on here. So I'll do a quick little video that we can all share to our stories for sure.
Yeah. Yes. Do like, if you know, a top secret. People love that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Okay. Got it. I'm going to share this. In case you guys don't know, if you add a boomerang on Facebook, you can actually change the time and how long it goes. So you can add a video to it. You can do it right at the top of Facebook, not to do a training or anything, but just like really quick, when you do it, you go to create story at the top and then you hit boomerang up here. So then when you add your video from down here, you can make it as long as you want, and you can clip like what part you want it to be. So it's like a video. In case you didn't know that, you can't do it on Instagram. So, well,
sweet.
I know, right? So cool. Okay.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. Go rock your biz.